Okay guys, when we talk about Attack on Titan, the first things that come to mind are epic battles, mind-blowing storylines, and strong characters. But behind all that, there are a few characters that just make us super frustrated. Even though this anime is filled with heroic characters, there are still some that fans can't help but hate because of their annoying behavior, dumb decisions, or controversial actions. In this video, we're going to talk about the most hated characters in Attack on Titan. Who are they? Stick around till the end because this list is sure to remind you of just how infuriating some of these characters can be. Now, if we talk about Daz from Attack on Titan, it's not hard to see why many fans dislike this character. Daz is a member of the Cadet Corps, the same group as Eren and his friends. But what sets him apart is his extreme cowardice, unlike the others who are brave enough to face the Titans. When the Titans first breached Trost District in Season 1, Daz was terrified and panicked, making it clear he was completely unprepared for that kind of situation. He shows up again in Season 2, but only in a flashback during Ymir's memory of their training in the snowy mountains. In that scene, Daz passes out from the harsh training, even though the other cadets manage to push through. To make matters worse, it's Historia, a much smaller girl, who ends up saving him. Imagine, a guy his size being rescued by someone physically much smaller. Daz's physical and mental weakness makes fans frustrated, especially in a world like Attack on Titan, where danger is everywhere, and strength is a necessity. As a military member who's supposed to be reliable, Daz only ends up being a burden, and that's why he's so hated, despite only appearing in a few scenes. When it comes to Gabi Braun from Attack on Titan, this character really makes fans' blood boil. Why? Gabi is portrayed as smart and tough, but she's also extremely arrogant and rebellious. She's convinced that the people of Paradis are evil and deserve punishment. She grew up believing that Marley are the true heroes, while Eldians from Paradis are enemies that must be wiped out. Because of this indoctrination, Gabi is incredibly stubborn and can't see any perspective other than the one she believes in. The peak of fan hatred came when Gabi infiltrated the airship during the Marleyan attack and, without hesitation, shot and killed Sasha Blouse, one of the most beloved characters. Gabi's rash and brutal actions sparked a massive wave of fan outrage. Many felt she acted impulsively without considering the broader context of the conflict. Her constant belief that she's always right and refusal to listen to others made many viewers fed up with her attitude. Now, if we talk about Kitz Warman, there's no denying that this character made many Attack on Titan fans dislike him. Warman is the leader of the elite 1st Division of the Garrison Regiment, so he's supposed to be responsible and able to stay calm under pressure. But what actually happens is the opposite. Warman panics easily, and this makes him act rashly, especially in critical situations. The most memorable moment for fans is when he almost killed Eren after it was revealed that Eren was a Titan shifter. Instead of thinking things through or finding a more reasonable solution, Warman reacted out of fear, clearly showing his mental weakness. As a leader, he should set an example for his subordinates and make decisions with a cool head. Luckily, Dot Pixis was there to stop Warman's reckless actions, saving Eren and allowing him to help seal the wall at Trost District. Even Pixis himself mentioned that while Warman looks impressive physically, he's mentally very weak. This weakness makes Warman a hated character because, instead of being a reliable leader, he often worsens situations with his fear-driven decisions. Speaking of Eren Yeager in the early seasons of Attack on Titan, it's no wonder why many fans were annoyed with him. Early on, Eren was known for his quick temper and emotional outburst. Whenever something upset him, his reaction was always explosive, and this often led him to act without thinking. A clear example of this is when he witnessed his mother being eaten by a Titan and immediately vowed to kill all Titans without thinking about how, as if it were an easy task. His emotional nature made him say big things, but his actions didn't always match up. Many fans felt that early Eren was too consumed by rage to think rationally. One of the most frustrating moments was when he and the Survey Corps were fighting the female Titan. At the time, the Survey Corps members were being slaughtered one by Annie, and Eren, acting on emotion, couldn't handle seeing his comrades die tragically. Without thinking, he decided to turn back and fight the female Titan, even though he wasn't fully in control of his Titan powers yet. This reckless decision made many fans angry because Eren should have learned from his previous mistakes, but he remained impulsive and didn't consider the consequences. As a result, Eren ended up being captured by Annie, and who else but Levi and Mikasa had to step in to save him. Though Eren was ultimately rescued, his rash actions caused Levi to injure his leg. Demo Reeves from Attack on Titan is another character hated by fans, mainly because of his selfish actions in Trost District. When the Titans breached the wall and the residents needed to be evacuated immediately, Demo took advantage of the emergency for his own benefit. Instead of helping people escape, he blocked the evacuation route to protect his business. Demo, who was the leader of Reeves' company, cared more about his profit and business survival than the lives of people in danger. This greed made fans unable to sympathize with him. In a crisis where everyone needed to work together to survive the Titan attack, Demo showed just how opportunistic and selfish he was. Fans were clearly upset because his actions could have had deadly consequences for many people. Instead of thinking about the safety of the citizens, he only cared about keeping his business going, even if it meant sacrificing others. This act cemented him as a sly character who only looked out for himself.